Hi, I'm Nahum, and this is my story. Growing up, it was never too hard to know who God was. It was never a secret of knowing who He was. The struggles that really hit me and changed me were when I was around 10 years old. At that time, my brother had been born, and he was born with a heart problem where he didn't have his full heart completely formed. So by the age of 3 months, he had to have a minimum of 6 repairs to his heart. And so when he ended up passing away, it was really hard for me. It was very hard for my sisters. I didn't believe that God should be able to do that. I was very mad. I was very angry that the only thing that I really was looking forward to had just been stripped away. I went through high school really mad. Without me knowing, I got myself into a very depressed stage. I got to a very angry stage. I got to another place where I just started going very bad in the wrong direction. Me and my parents didn't really look eye to eye. And my sisters, I let them down a lot. I didn't feel like I was a good brother. Didn't feel like I was a good son. Got to a place where drinking consumed my life. It got very bad. Got into a lot of legal troubles, and it really hurt. I could really see it hurt my family, and I really saw that. And my solution to that was to separate myself from my family. It was to make sure that their family looked good and I would just be on the sideline. It was really hard looking back and saying you're alone. It's very hard to have those thoughts of you're worthless, and it was very hard thinking I had no friends and I wasn't important, and it was that at this point God couldn't do anything to me. I fell into a pit, and I decided I'd rather stay there instead of trying to get out. I found running very desirable. I found my identity and who I was into running my junior and senior year. And my senior year, after I realized I was good, my outlook, the way I wanted to look at the year was all that hatred I had, I would put it into running. I would think of the times I got disappointed, the times I got let down, and I would run really hard and I would run really fast. And so when the season started, I was working out and I ended up injuring my back. I ended up falling down, and it was very hard to get told that you weren't able to finish the season, that you weren't able to do it anymore. And with that, I tried to act like it didn't matter to me anymore, like I could do something else. And it was very hard to see that you finally become something that you like, and you finally find something you can do, and then you just feel like it's just stripped away from you. It's who you are. It's who you put your identity inside of you. One day, when I realized there was nowhere else to go, you get to a place where you look at your life and you analyze it and you say, do I really want to do this the rest of my life? Do you really want to go through this pain the rest of my life? Do you really want to keep going in cycles? Do you really want to go from going to Sunday, believing something, and then going to Monday and have your friends conquer what you had just learned, what you just felt? And I decided to go up to the altar one day. I saw nothing else holding me back. I was like, if I'm already down here, it would not hurt me at all to go up there and see what this is about. And I did. I went up there, and it was truly changing. All that brokenness, all that anger, all that hatred, all that sorrow, everything. I looked into him and I said, I don't want to carry this anymore. I don't want to have this drag me down. And that's when it really all changed for me. It really felt like chains had been taken off. In my head, after that, I set myself to do something. You may go through a Sunday service where it's very touching, but I had that, but I wanted to do something more. I wanted to keep going. I wanted to look back and say that I did something for myself. And that's what I did. I decided to change my life for him. I went to Mexico and I preached there, and I've gone to an orphanage that we help every year. We take a lot of things for granted, and seeing these kids, they know my name. I know who they are. I know what they've been through, and knowing that they don't have a parent, knowing that they don't have anyone else looking out for them other than this woman that dedicated her life for children, and being able to go and bless them with a pair of shoes, bless them with a with some food. Sent ones is going out, going and doing something. You know, it is all fun and games. It is very nice to experience the conference. It is very nice to go those days and meet new people. But what do you do with that? You know, it's two sides of a mountain. You go up it and you have to come back down. You don't just keep it for yourself and just hope the person next to you realizes that they should seek the Lord. It's for us to go out there and to help the ones that aren't able to go to church, aren't able to understand the word, the ones that are very lost, the ones that only you could reach. And that's ultimately the goal, for us to reach out to you so that you can reach out to others. Because there are some people I will never be able to touch, but every individual here in the conferences has the opportunity to reach someone else. Even if it's 1, 10, 20 people, at the end of the day, it's to spread the gospel, to spread the truth, to spread hope, to spread the love that really is. And that's what it is for me to Sent Ones.